This is a video on the Lewis dot structures of binary ionic compounds. You need to get your periodic table out and have it in front of you while we're doing this. So the first thing we're going to do is recap. We know that this is a -1 column right here, the fluoride column, -2 here, -3 on this column, the nitrogen column, and -4 if it's on the carbon silicon compound. We know that metals are on the left side of this step ladder and nonmetals are on the right side. And we know that this column needs to be +1 and +2. And finally, the metals down here are +3. And there's some other charges on them. We're not going to worry about them. So the first thing we'll do is look at sodium chloride. Sodium chloride is a +1 and the chloride is -1, so we know that that formula is correct because the charges total up to 0. This is from Chem 1101. And so the Lewis dot structure, this is sodium over here on the left, and it lost 1 to become neon, and so it has this Lewis dot structure with a +1. And the chloride over here, number 17, gained 1 to be argon, and it becomes Cl- with 8 electrons in here. Be careful right here. That's not a pair of electrons, that's an L on the chlorine. And that's all there is to it. So if you can figure out the formula, all you got to do is write down the Lewis dot structures of the ions. Magnesium bromide, Br. Magnesium again is right over here, and bromide is over here, so magnesium is in the +2 column, bromide is in the -1, and so I'm definitely going to need 2 of those, so the formula will be MgBr2, and we end up with Mg, and that will be +2 and 2 bromides. Br- with 8 electrons around it, -1, and they have to be in brackets, remember, Br -1 with 8 electrons on it. So these are the Lewis dot structures of the ionic compounds. This is the magnesium ion, and here are the 2 bromide ions right here. The whole thing is the Lewis dot structure. We'll try one more, and that'll be enough. Let's try calcium phosphide, calcium and phosphorus. Calcium is +2, phosphorus is -3, and so we must have calcium Ca3P2. And so we have 3 calciums, so we have 3 calcium ions. These are separate ions. You have to draw all 3, and you can put them in any place you want on a problem. Here are my 3 calciums. I'm kind of doing it this way. People don't mix them together. There's my phosphide, -3, and my phosphide with 8 electrons around it, -3. And that's all there is to it. Nothing more to do with this. You'll be asked to do a couple of ionic compounds on the exam and draw the entire Lewis dot structure like this. You got to have the whole thing, all the cations, all the anions.